Good morning. Peace and blessings. Happy Tuesday. Happy first day after Mercury retrograde. Yay! Oh my goodness. What an incredible Mercury retrograde that was. That was intense as fuck. And we're still in the last shadow part. So it's really, you know, it's the hard part is over with. Today is a Mars day. Mars is in Libra, where Mercury has been retrograde. Hey there, Crystal Magic. Um, Hello, Miss Tizzle. Yes, we did. We made it. It's so incredible because I feel so grateful to have found my place. Like as a child, I always could feel things. I just could feel things. And it was always very confusing because I would feel things and then people wouldn't say what was actually in alignment with what I would feel. So I would feel the energy, and then people were so uncomfortable with what they felt that it would just like people just lie. And it's not intentional, it's the conditioning. It's the conditioning for us to protect ourselves. And, many of us are very empathic and very sensitive. And so it's the world has sort of forced us to have to put on armor so that we don't acknowledge what we deeply feel. And when we are in the truth of our feelings and really trusting the energy, it's for me, I just feel like I'm at home. I feel so safe now. I feel like I just feel really safe. Um I feel like I'm home because I'm living in the energy and trusting what I feel over what I see. So today is a Mars day. Mars is at the 22nd degree of Libra. The 22nd degree is the degree, according to the invisible garment, is the degree of dreams. And Mars is the energy that brings things into action, that brings things. Mars is the masculine component, right? And so it brings what is internal to our external way of being, into our external reality. And so Mars in Libra is really highlighting how we relate to others. And this retrograde has been all about that. And like I've been talking for the last 3 weeks, that it's truly about understanding your internal relationship to yourself. And then that's just reflected in others to you. So however you treat yourself, however you feel about yourself, people just can only show up and bring to you what you are already bringing to yourself. And so as we've had this retrograde, we've had an opportunity to look at our relating style, our relationship patterns, how they were formed from 0 to 7 when we were being raised by parents. What did our parents teach us about relating? What did we take on through the social conditioning, through the trauma about relating to others? And it's not just about other people. I want to say it's about the way we relate to everything, right? I know for me, and I feel like I really got hold of this in this last retrograde. My tendency has been to just give more power to the external reality because that's what we are conditioned to do. It's external, so it gets your attention and it feels more real than what's going on internally. And the other day I was at the farmer's market in Larchmont, and I was walking through the farmer's market, and I saw this man who I literally heard myself think, oh, that's a handsome man. He was a black man. He's probably a shade or so lighter than I am, and he had on fitness clothing, and so I heard myself say, "That's a handsome man," I scanned his energy, and maybe I was about 12 feet away from him, but I scanned his energy, and I heard myself say, "I don't want to talk to him," and immediately I turned into the fruit booth that was right there, that was right next to me. And I turned in, and it was a very subtle thing. It wasn't something that I was fully conscious in. I was just aware that I had seen this man, this external masculine man. He was handsome, and I didn't want to talk to him. And I turned in, and then I looked through the fruit stand and was like, I don't want anything in here either. And then I went to turn around to leave. I had forgotten about what had just happened because I was really in the moment. And as I turned around, he was right there standing, waiting for me. Like he was so close that I could have bumped into him. And I ended up talking to this man for like 15 minutes and taking his telephone number and putting it in my phone. And literally, the whole conversation was something that I had no desire to participate in. Absolutely none. And I had heard my inner voice say, I don't want to talk to him. And then because his physical presence was, I overrode my own internal desire. I overrode it. I gave this man 15 minutes of my energy to hear him use words that were derogatory about gay people, to hear him just speak in ways that really is against my own constitution. And 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 then I actually took the man's fucking number, which was just, and then I walked away and was like, why, what was that? And Spirit said, that is your addiction to the external reality, that it will supersede what you know and feel inside of you. It's that subtle, it's that easy. And you can tell, I could, say, I didn't want to be rude to him. Or I literally gave away my own energy to please this individual because that is what that is what occurred, right? And so I'm realizing so clearly how I have had an addiction, most of us, to the external world. We let it override our own internal compass, our own internal guidance. And I have done that so many times in my life. And that is what I feel like I was able to recognize so purely in this retrograde, where I override my own internal urgings and desires for the external reality. And so today is a Mars day, and Mars is in Libra at the 22nd degree, and we're about to have a full moon in Aries tomorrow morning at like 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time or 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So this energy is asking us to really be loyal to ourselves, to be deeply loyal to our own truth, to our own internal world, to our own desires. And for me, that's the feminine power. The feminine is the internal world. The feminine is the creator of the external world, but she is not the external world. The masculine rules the external world. So literally, as we move into this full moon in Aries, what needs to be let go of? Where have you been overriding your own direction, your own feelings, your own beliefs to to please others, to for people pleasing, or to keep the peace, or to not seem rude or whatever? Like, where are you doing that? Because that is your power and you are giving it away. I know I have been. And so today, before we move into this full moon in Aries tomorrow, which I'm so excited about, because this full moon in Aries is going to really bring this new reality into existence. I can feel, because if you are somebody who lives in the feminine and really cultivates feminine energy, you can feel this new reality coming in. And the new reality that's coming in is the feminine power. So the masculine is about to really lose, the external world is about to lose its footing in the leading way. One of the things that I learned when I was in Egypt, I saw it firsthand, is that the feminine leads in everything. And what we need is people who are willing to live their lives by this feminine internal navigation, right? By not looking at the world and making a decision based upon the external, because the external is already dead. The external is already complete. We need people who have the courage, and that's what Aries is about, courage. And that's where the moon is today, to be inside of themselves and to have the courage to live by your internal wisdom, your internal guidance, your internal direction. And that is how we empower the feminine energy. So I don't really have much else to say other than that today. I'm moving slow. I woke up last night at midnight and have been up ever since. It's the full moon energy coming in, so it is what it is. But yes, tomorrow I get to go get a haircut and get my hair Dominican Republic. Dominican cut, the square he gave me. So I'm excited about that, and that's really it. All right, you all, peace and blessings. Have a wonderful day, and I will be here tomorrow. Set an intention for this Aries energy. Go do some research on Aries. It's about new beginnings. It's about yourself. It's about your courage. It's about the warrior spirit, so that usually means you have to face some fears. So trust that. Don't run from it, and ask for guidance from the Divine Mother, because the one thing I'm also clear about is that there is an absolute power in this universe, and it is feminine. It is feminine. It does not need the masculine to function. It is the core creative power. And for those of us who really want to access that, it means you have to really be deliberate in clearing yourself of your addiction to the external reality and your reliance upon it. And so soon I'm going to be teaching some courses on this. I'm going to be teaching Finding Our Mothers, so we can do the work to heal our feminine imprint with my partner, Gabrielle Zelina. I'm going to be teaching Finding Our Fathers, so that we can actually create a healthy relationship to the masculine and the external. And then I'm going to be teaching, we're going to be doing a Venus retrograde class in Capricorn, and that we might even get started on that really soon. So stay tuned. And if you're not signed up for my email list, please do sign up for that, because that is where I will be sending out emails to really help you know what classes are starting and how you can register for them and all that sort of stuff. And of course, I'll be announcing them here. All right, so let me see if I need to read any. All right, comments. What are the comments? All right, let's see. The comments, and just in case you guys, I'm taking the next 6 days off. Need to feel. Yes, absolutely. I've been doing nothing but just relaxing. Then I find myself later sitting with, why did I go through that? Yes, because we create it. We create this stuff. It's all right, baby. Yes, I'm finally here live today. Yay! Hey, Miss Black Awareness. Okay. Hey, Moon Mama. Hey, Crystal. Okay, so there was one last comment that I want to read. Starting my new job tomorrow in a new city. Bring it on, Aries full moon. Yay! Congratulations on new work. I do pray that it is totally aligned with your heart and that you get to be of service in ways that really makes you feel connected to yourself. All right. Peace and blessings, everyone. Bye-bye.